What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, got some breaking news out of what's this place? Berlin Township, Michigan. Shout out. And it's concerning a story we did involving this woman here, which you may not remember who she is. This woman right here, 66-year-old or maybe 67-year-old now, depending on her birthday, Marshella Chidester. This woman right here is the lady that drove her car when she was drunk at over 40 miles an hour into the Swan Boat Club, where it was a children's party for a 3-year-old going on, in which she ran a bunch of people over, you know, from her being drunk, crashing into the side of the building, killing 2 children. I think one was 8 years old, a little girl, and a 5-year-old little boy. Both of them died. Well, she had her trial in March of this year. Now, this happened last year, April 2024. They pushed this thing real quick. She just had trial, which she blew. You know what I'm saying? And she had her sentencing today. And they smoked her. Yeah, she hit a boat club, crashed into a boat club, but she got boat race with time. And basically, the amount of time they gave her at 66 years old is a death sentence. Take a look at the recap from trial, and then I'll go right into the sentencing, a small part of the sentencing, so you can see how much time they gave her. It's over for this woman. Take a look.
First day of the Marshella Chidester trial, we saw video from different angles of that deadly crash at the Swan Boat Club from April 2024. Security video outside and in the boat club's breezeway.
Well, it looked like a war zone. People were laying everywhere, mostly unconscious.
William Schmidt was one of several witnesses called by the prosecution Monday. Monroe County prosecutor showed his cell phone video of the chaos, a tragic twist of fate for a 3-year-old's birthday party, which was planned by Kristen Sigler, the child's mother. She was the first witness called. As Sigler retold what she saw, she got emotional. 2 of the most impactful moments came during Sigler's interaction with the suspect, Marshella Chidester, followed by her final moments with her godson, who took his final breaths.
At that point, her talking to me, I could smell alcohol on her. I kind of realized like she just drove her car into the building. So at that point, I told her just to get the F away from me, and I threw her down. I mean, his arm was just kind of limp and all bloody, and he had blood on his shirt and his face. But I asked him if he knew who he was, and he said, yeah, Z. And I said, do you know who I am? He said, yes, God, Mom.
Chidester, seen here on police body camera video, faces second-degree murder and operating while intoxicated charges in the deaths of 2 children. Chidester's attorney argues her medication for seizures and neuropathy affected her body before the crash.
The proofs will show, you keep an open mind, please. Will show that's exactly what the proofs will show, is as the feet go down. The proofs will show. She won't drive that way.
At 9 a.m. on the day this crime happened, the defendant was at the Fermi 3 party store purchasing a 4-pack of wine and a large bottle of wine. 9 a.m. Circumstantial evidence shows that she was drinking at the home that day before heading to the boat club. Hours later, she still had a .18 blood alcohol. This wasn't just an accident, it was a crime. It could have been avoided. It's not against the law to drink, but it's against the law to drink and drive. The defendant lived so very close to this boat club, she could have simply walked down there. After getting in the vehicle, backing into the neighbor's car, forcing it through a fence, she then placed her vehicle in drive, speeding off towards the boat club, reaching 44 miles an hour. This is where a person would stop and say, hey, wait a second, I shouldn't be driving. I'm in no shape to drive. But she didn't do that. She made a conscious decision to shift the vehicle from reverse to drive and race to the boat club. This was a wanton and willful disregard of the likelihood that the natural tendency of this would be death or great bodily harm. For all those reasons, I find the following to be a reasonable and proportionate sentence. On counts 5 through 9, which were the operating under the influence causing serious injury, you're to serve 24 months to 60 months, Michigan Department of Corrections, credit 76 days. 340 state costs, $1,595 in restitution to Diane Medina as a condition of parole. On counts 3 and 4, which are the operating under the influencing causing death, you're to serve 84 months to 180 months, Michigan Department of Corrections, credit 76 days, 136 state costs. On counts 1 and 2, which are the second-degree murder charges, you're to serve 25 years to 50 years, Michigan Department of Corrections, credit 76 days. 130 crime victims' rights, 136 state costs. All these counts will be concurrent with each other. You have the constitutional right to appeal, Ms. Chidester. You also have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford an attorney, one would be appointed for you at public expense. You have 42 days from today to request an appellate attorney on the form you're going to be given and asked to initial. Thank you, counsel.
We have discussed our colleagues.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the sentencing. For security reasons, we are going to ask that you all vacate the courtroom and vacate the third floor. Doesn't mean you can't be in the courthouse, just not in the courtroom and not on the third floor. Thank you so much for...
All right, guys, that's the story. A lot of people were hurt. 2 children lost their lives, all because of this woman's reckless habits of drinking. You know, those that was looking at the stories, seeing videos of her drinking wine, going and buying 4 packs of wine, a 4-pack of wine while she was drunk, and went right off the road, 40, 50 miles an hour, right into the side of a place, killed kids. A lot of people pinned under the car, a lot of people hurt, people still recovering right now. You know what I'm saying? And I guess they administered justice. Now, the people in the courtroom seemed like they were satisfied with it, even though you can't really be satisfied, especially when you lose a child that ain't coming back. But they like it. I love it. Woman sitting in there looking stupid as all hell. And the thing that's crazy is, you know what I'm saying? She did a bad thing. She might not even be a real bad person. Might be a good person. You know, you could be a drunk and be a good person. But the shit she did, man, ain't no forgiving from that. That's why I tell you, there's some things in life sorry don't fix. And now look at her. She being sent up the river. That second-degree murder smoked her. That by itself. 100-something months. Come on, man. And then all them charges that she was found guilty of compiled on. It's over for this woman. And she ain't never been to jail before. Like prison, hard in prison. And you going at 66 years old? It's rough. To live most of your adult life out here in freedom. And then the rest of your years put up in confinement, dealing with knuckleheads and younger folk and the viciousness of people nowadays. That's not going to be an easy lay, even though she old. So I guess maybe, you know, her discomfort in life from this moment on may be justice enough for these people that lost their child. Like I say, my heart goes out to everybody that lost and was injured. But I mean, things are what they are. This is why, you know, in life, you always try to be better than you were the day before, because you never know when one stupid mistake or ignoring the obvious can put you in a position like this. A lot of people say out here, oh, I'll never go to jail. I'll never go to prison. I was one person. You never know what position you'll be in that'll land you in a place that's hard to get out. Some people don't get a second chance. I was lucky. This woman right here is over for. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe.